Hello, I'm Jesse.
And I'm Ashley.
This is a video about Animal Crossing. It's part 1 of 2 that we're gonna do, and this one's about the cons of Animal Crossing. Believe it or not, there's a lot. Animal Crossing is pretty awesome, but there's a lot of bad stuff.
Yeah, and this is Animal Crossing Wild World.
Yeah, on the DS.
Yeah, just so you don't get confused.
We're gonna start off with villagers, bad villagers you just don't want in your town. We'll start off with Opal.
Oh my gosh, that's the elephant character, and she's just a terrible villager.
She's the worst out of all of them.
She's really snooty, and she thinks she's all of that, and I just hate having her in my town.
And then there's Tipper.
Yeah, she's exactly like her. They could be best friends.
Yeah, they could be twins, except Tipper's a cow and Opal's an elephant, you know.
Yeah, I don't see how that works out there, but anyways, yeah, they're just terrible. If you have them in your town, good luck.
Yeah, I had both of them in my town at one point, and it was terrible.
And it's hard to get rid of them, too.
Yeah. Next, we have Pinky.
Oh my god, I hate Pinky so much. She is annoying.
Yeah.
She's not as bad as Tipper.
Yeah, she's slightly better than them, but still, she made it on the list for terrible people.
Yeah.
And then we have Genji.
Oh my gosh, okay, so he's this Asian bunny that calls you Otaku, and he thinks he owns you, and he's really annoying.
And first off, what's an Otaku? I want to know this. Someone comment and tell me. Yes, do it now. Anyway, now there's Bud. Bud is actually, he can be okay.
Yeah, but he's so annoying.
He's terrible. He's a jock, and he just said, oh my god, I worked out, blah 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 blah. And then there's Big Top, the other elephant in this game, and he's pretty bad.
Really annoying.
Now we're going to just annoying characters in the game, like people that work at the bank, the stores,
Okay, and so, when it's really late at night, and then Pelly's not there, and there's this other bird, which is her sister, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Pelly's sister.
Her name is Phyllis.
Yeah, Phyllis. She's the pink duck, and if you notice in the bottom, it's in light gray writing.
Yeah, she'll do some,
Yeah, it will be
comments.
some snide, rude comment of some sort.
Yeah.
And then there's Tom Nook's cousins.
Yeah.
We'll actually get to their horribleness in a later portion of this video, but they're terrible. I don't know why they were included in this game, but why not, I guess. And then there's Rossetti. Rossetti
is the worst character in this game.
Yeah, he's really hard to get rid of if you don't save. If you save your game, kind of too much. I mean, if you didn't save your game too much, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, he thinks he owns the game, which is pretty annoying.
And he makes you have to, if you not save for a certain amount of times, he makes you have to write things, and they're so hard to get correct.
Word for word, he has to believe that you're sorry, and it's just really annoying.
It's so stupid. And then there's Lyle. Lyle's actually kind of easy to get rid of, but just every Saturday.
Yeah, but if you don't have a lot of money, he'll come every week and annoy you about insurance.
Every Saturday, and he's so annoying. It's $6,000 to pay him off to get him to go away, and it's not even worth it. It's you only get 100 bells for every time you get stung by a bee or drop in a hole. The only thing he's good for is if you buy a forged painting from Red. That's about it.
Yeah, he gives you about $1,000, I think.
And then there's paying your mortgage, which is literally impossible. Might as well just use cheats.
Yeah, we use cheats, to be honest.
That's the only thing I use. Well, that's 1 out of 3 things I use cheats for, is to get money, because it's impossible. It's not impossible. It just would take an insane amount of work. It's a work that doesn't really need to put forth to do something. Just makes the game not very fun when you have to do that.
Yeah, and then there's bees. Okay, you'll just be shaking trees.
Looking for money.
Trees. Okay, they'll just be normal trees that don't have any fruit on them. You'll never find bees in a fruit tree. That's just dumb. But yeah.
And you're just shaking trees to find money. You find more money in pine trees, and you're just kind of shaking them. Bees come out, and then they sting you in the eye, make your eye look all weird.
Yeah, but to get rid of that, you can get medicine from Tom Nook or restart the game.
Just change the day one, and then you're perfectly fine. It's really not that terrible. It's just, what's the point? Oh, see a point
Okay,
in
and
this.
then there's store stalkers.
Store stalkers, as in
Okay.
Tom the Cousins, Timmy and Tommy, which are pretty terrible.
Yeah.
They just make you just want to like
Yeah, okay,
punch
when you have
someone.
Nookingtons, they're in the top floor and they're selling furniture and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and
And-
they'll just be in the way.
Yeah, and they get in the way so easily. And another store stalker is Abel, one of the Mabel sisters, the one that owns the
Yeah,
store.
in the clothing store.
Yeah, she gets
Yeah,
in your way.
the problem is her shop is so small.
Yeah,
and
so
she'll
it's
try and follow you around
yeah,
in
it's
it.
really hard to like maneuver in that shop sometimes. It's crazy.
Okay, and next we're gonna be talking about collecting everything in the museum.
Yeah, which that's another thing. That's 2 out of 3 things I use cheats on. Is because I collected almost all everything except the insects. So I just no, I'm not gonna collect the insects. I think it's pointless.
Yeah, and then there's Amazing Villagers Moving.
Or like Whitney and Mo, they're the best villagers in the game. And
Yeah.
if they move, it's just terrible because I've stopped Whitney from moving 7 times. So that's pretty sad.
Yeah, it's
that-
hard getting them back if they don't move into somebody's town that you visited
Yeah,
before.
it's just like a 1 in 20, like 1 in 20 chance, LOL. Like 1 in like 2 billion chance of getting her again or getting him again.
Yeah, and then there's the Happy Room Academy.
They're really annoying. They think that they own your house and that they can tell you how to decorate, which I think is kind of stupid because I like the way my house is.
Yeah, I don't care what they think about my house. Like, I
And
really don't
and if
care.
you don't like apply to them, then they'll keep sending you letters. And when you do apply to them, they keep sending you letters anyway. So it's just kind of screwy.
And then there's cockroaches.
Cockroaches are pretty bad.
Okay, have you ever not played a game in a while or changed the date a little too far and got cockroaches?
I mean, what's the point in that? It's just extra memory that could be used for something more useful. And then pocket space. There's not enough pocket space at all.
There's limited pocket space.
25 spaces to put things. No. Just no.
Yeah, and the reason we say 25 is because you could put items in your letters.
Yeah, but you have to have all 10 letters, and then, you fill those up, and then you have 25, but it's just kind of a hassle then you have to put your presents in your 15 pocket space, and then it's just no.
Okay, yeah, and in my opinion, weeds are the worst thing in that game
Yeah.
possible to have.
Like, I didn't play my game for 4 months. My entire town was covered in weeds.
It takes forever
Yeah.
to pick all of them up.
I think that's another useless function that's absolutely
Makes your town
terrible.
ugly.
And now for the third thing I use cheats on is getting all the music from
Yeah,
KK Slider.
He only comes once a week, Saturday night, in the coffee shop in the museum.
Yeah, it's terrible. Like, you can't. I got 3 times I got the same song from him, which I didn't know you could do. Apparently, you can. So
yeah,
that's
but just collecting all the music because there's so
yeah.
much.
There's like 100 plus songs from him, but they're cool songs, so it's kind of worth using cheats for. And then there's pitfall seeds. I hate pitfall seeds.
They're just really annoying.
Yes, they're once it's another completely useless function. No one should. Why? Just why?
Yeah, and another thing is getting everything in your catalog.
Oh yeah, like there's 570 somewhat odd items, and I'm only 300 in, and I've changed the day 5 months and 2 weeks. It's practically impossible. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I can't get everything in my catalog.
Yeah,
too
it's really hard.
I'm not even gonna try.
Well, this was all the cons of Animal Crossing Wild World on the DS.
Yeah.
Please subscribe. We're gonna make future videos, of course, and look for part 2, which will be soon. Bye.